Hello, welcome to another Ready Game Roll video. Today we are taking a look at something that I sort of intended to take a look at all the way back in February, but didn't get to for numerous reasons. But yeah, we are taking a look at Cairn. This is a very, very rules light TTRPG. By, I want to say that's Yochai Gal. Yochai Gal. I don't know. Yeah, it's tiny, and I love it. Obviously, it's not quite some of the stuff Grant Howitt puts out or other similar creators. Like those things are like one-page RPGs, but it's still like this is very much falling into that sort of indie zine type vibe. This is 20 pages. So 17, 18. So there's 19, 20. Technically, it's 21, 22, 23, 24. 25, 26, 27, 28. Yeah, it's a very small RPG, which I love. So, yeah, it's a really interesting system, not least because it's classless. It's completely classless. You can just go in, create the character you want to create, and not have to worry about class restrictions and things like that. And just create a character and explore this weird, spooky woodland. So, yeah, it's definitely something to take a look at. This is available through Amazon. That's where I got it. Obviously, you can get the PDF on itch.io. But obviously sorry about that. The print version, I think, is only available through Amazon. At least it's the only place I was able to get it in the UK. There you go. So it is a print on demand, but if I remember rightly, this only took a day or two, so to arrive. So they literally just print it and ship it straight away. Yeah, it's got tons of, at least for the size of it, tons of fun little ideas. Loads of tables. Being a OSR sort of RPG, of course, it's got plenty of tables. A good chunk of the book is tables. Character creation's all one page, and then going from that, you've just got loads of tables for your kit, tables for generating NPCs, or if you want to use these to help create your player characters, you can obviously use those too. Yeah, little trinkets. Yeah, like obviously these things are great for this game, but you could also use a lot of this just as random tables for almost any other game. But yeah, one of the things that intrigues me about this game is the character sheet system. So yeah, this character sheet is so simple. It's lovely. But instead of having everything have a carry weight, you can only carry what you can fit in this box. And some things like two-handed weapons or bulky items will technically take up 2 slots. So if you've got a big pike or a halberd, that would probably take up 2 slots. Zweihanders, things like that, 2 slots. If you wanted to carry a big box or something, that would take up 2 slots. But if, for example, you go a day or 2 without rest, you would take a point of fatigue. And that wouldn't affect any of these stats. No, that would just remove 1 box from your inventory. Which I think is a really interesting way of doing it, because it means you can't carry as much, which means probably less in terms of curatives. And yeah, also the HP system, it's not so much health points, it is hit prevention. It is how much of a beating you can avoid rather than take. So it makes it a lot more, I think it's a really interesting narrative spin on a game that is, like most OSR games, it's very deadly. You are probably going to die eventually. From what I can tell, it's not quite Morkborg levels of make multiple characters for an intro session, but it is quite a mean little game where you are expected to die. So yeah, Cairn is delightful. This cost me about a £5, so if you're a fan of picking up physical TTRPGs, I highly recommend this, because yeah, it's such a simple little game, and I'd love to run it one day. It's just a spooky little woodland hike. Some really fun ideas. From what, if I can remember correctly, there is a 2nd edition of this coming out. That has a little bit more to it than what this version has, but it's still trying to keep that rules-light OSR vibe. So maybe a few more items, maybe a few more spells, but by and large, the same DNA, the same skeleton as this wonderful, wonderful little book. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Once again, sorry for the lack of content lately. It's been kind of weird. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to be trying to get through my zine collection. That, like I said at the beginning, I wanted to do loads of videos for Zine Quest in February. But I just didn't do that because I was mega depressed and could not find the energy to do really anything. Like, it was just like a good 2 weeks where I just hated existing, which sucks. But improvements are being made. The sun's out, though the temperature's rapidly increasing, so on one hand I can go for a walk, on the other it's getting to the point where it's almost too hot already. Like, at the moment, this week so far, it's been 20 degrees. The weekend is going to be getting up to 24 degrees, which I know most people outside of the UK would go, 24 degrees isn't that much. Folks in like the southern US, like Texas, Nevada, places like that. I know you guys, or even Australia during its summers. I know you guys get sun, some temperatures into the 30s even at this time of year, but the UK is humid for most of the summer, and our buildings are built for the winter, which can get really fucking cold. So our buildings are meant to keep the heat in. So yeah, yeah, weird rant tangent at the end of the video. Yeah, if you want to see more of this, like I say, I've got loads more zines to review and take a look at. Subscribe, like this video if you want to see more, and yeah, hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.